So were you happy with that performance?
No, I wanted the first round finish. I've been saying I'm gonna get it. I almost had it. He's good, man. Though he's good. He's a tough guy. He knows. He's a veteran too. He's got those tactics. He was taking a little while to get back up because he knew he was rocked after that knee I caught him with in the first round. I think if the referee would have pushed him to get up, I think I was definitely going to finish him. It's funny though. He tells me at the weigh-in not to run after that knee hit him. He didn't stop running. So I thought it was pretty ironic.
I think he was trying to pull guard and trying to get you to the ground.
Of course, I'm not playing that shit. Why am I going to play his game? I'm beating him up on the feet. He's hurt. Why would I go to his guard telling me to come down there? I'm not stupid.
Right.
I mean,
how much does that frustrate you when a guy does something like that?
It happened. If you watch my debut fight in Albany, the same thing happened. It's frustrating, but I got to keep my calm, keep my cool. I don't want to blow my load trying to do something stupid. I knew he was hurt, but I know he's a black belt. He's really good on the ground. So if I would have went to the ground, he wasn't going to try to submit me right away. He was just going to hold on, try to weather the storm, and then buy some time. So I wasn't going to play into that.
Every time he does that, does that just increase your confidence?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you want me to go down there, it means you really don't want to stand. So I'm gonna make you stand.
Does it seem like that backfires on guys who do that? I mean, we see that happen every.
Yeah. I personally, I think it does, but in my head, it means you really don't want to stand with me. So let's go. We're gonna stand.
It also seemed like his punches, like you were seeing them coming a mile away. Like
Yeah.
He was just throwing one.
Exactly.
And then you were just moving.
Yep. I honestly, yeah, you're right. I saw most of his punches, and once he called me up, in my head, I was like, "Are you kidding me? I really got freaking caught with that." He kept like throwing that overhand right and like slapping me on the ear. Like I was shoulder rolling it good, so it didn't really hurt. But I was just like, "Come on, how many times are you gonna freaking?" I see it coming. He's throwing it from left field, and I'm just. It took me a while to register. Like, move the fuck out the way, or just fucking hit him back, or move, like take a side step, something.
Did he hurt you with any of them?
No, he hit me with a good body kick. Because I think it looked like it was going to be a round kick, and it turned into like a snap front kick right under the rib. But I said, I'm not going to let him know it hurt, so I just kept pressing forward, let him know it didn't really faze me.
And obviously you're from the Bronx, right?
Originally from the Bronx, lived there for 11 years. I live in Monroe, New York. It's about 5 minutes from the Woodbury Commons, if you've ever been there.
Yeah.
That's where I live. That's my town.
So what, like, emotionally, does this mean? I mean,
Yeah, man. Tiger Schulman's, I'm sure you're from New York. You know Tiger Schulman's. We have so many fighters, so many students here. I got 3. It's me, Jimmy Rivera, and Lyman Good, and then we have like over 1,000 people here. We made born and bred Tiger Schulman shirts. We sold over 1,000 shirts, so we have so much support, so much people here. I was the second fight of the night, and it sounded crazy when I was just making that walk up. Yeah, of course, I hear him every time. Honestly, this is the first time I fought with both my teammates at the same time. And if you watch my last fight in the Key Bank with Charles Rosa, it was just as loud because I roll deep, man. I have a lot of family, a lot of friends, a lot of supporters that come. I don't even call them fans; those are my family.
Yeah. They all have T-shirts.
Yeah, exactly. They all roll with me.
They had the signs out on the road, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my coach said I remind him of Manny Pacquiao, like with the big entourage. Because if you look at like in the hotel, if you go to the hotel after this, you'll see the main lobby is going to be all my family, friends, my teammates, everything.
You're driving into the arena, there are like signs like every.
We have Tiger Schulman schools all over Long Island, so yeah.
Was there a reason you didn't throw any kicks when you had him hurt?
I thought he was going to try to take me down, so I said, screw it. The hands are working. Why even waste energy throwing the kicks? In hindsight, I do wish that I threw a little more kicks just to mix it up a little bit more, but it was working, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know what I mean?
How close at the end, how much more time do you think you needed at the end to be able to get that?
I think maybe another 30 seconds. I knew there was only 20 seconds left, so I was like, he's just going to hold on to me. It's going to take me more energy to try to get up and then try to have him stand up, so I said, screw it. Let me just freaking Donkey Kong him till the bell rings.
You think another 30 seconds of that you would have been able to get a stoppage?
Yeah. I definitely.
You want to fight at MSG?
I wanted to take a break because I've been doing back-to-back fights. I was supposed to fight in October. That fell through for CFFC, and then I got the short notice call to fight Thiago Trader. I was 7-0. The dude had 30 fights. Took that fight on 2 weeks' notice. Won that fight. Then I go right into the Buffalo fight. Then I go right into this fight. And I came to the fight really banged up. I had a lot of freaking injuries. I don't want to get into them, but I had every day was almost something new. And I was like, "You kidding me?" Just to get to the fight, it was a struggle. So I wanted to take a nice, like 5-6 month break. But if you call me from MSG, how am I gonna say no? I'm a New Yorker, man. You know what I mean? I've been to MSG for a bunch of other stuff. To be there to fight, it'd be insane. So how could I say no to that?
Would you have pulled out if this wasn't a New York card?
I wouldn't have pulled out, but I haven't sparred in over 3 weeks. Let's just say that. Yeah, wow. Haven't done any sparring in over 3 weeks. Tried and I had to stop. I did about 1 minute of a round, and the injury I had was just nagging me. I could barely even throw a punch or kick. No, my hand. It wasn't hand related. My hands are hurting now from hitting them. Look at my knuckle. This happened almost every fight though.
Wow.
Yeah.
How are you feeling overall? I mean, is that injury bothering?
No, the injury. I rested it for the last week. Didn't do anything really besides hit some pads, and it feels great right now.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to Vegas on Monday, family vacation, but I'm going to go to the Performance Institute, and I was talking to one of the guys. They said they'll be able to get me into the Tough gym to watch the Tough show. I'm a die-hard fan, man. So if I could go behind the scenes and see that kind of stuff, That's like a dream. I'm gonna be a kid in a candy shop.
That's great.
Yeah, I've been to all the fan expos, the first couple fan expos. I went to Vegas when I was 18, 19, 20, 21, just for the fan expos and for like fight weeks and stuff like that.
Wow. So
Yeah.
Is this surreal to you that you're?
Yeah, it's very surreal. My friends even say it because we're diehard fans, and they're always like, "Dude, we're here because you're in the UFC. This is so weird." And we're walking through the hotel, and all my first go fights, all my friends are like, "Dude, there's Chris Weidman. Dude, there's this guy, this guy." It's crazy still.
So since you know the sport so well, I mean, you have an idea. You know how this works. So who makes sense for you next on your path?
I gotta look at it, but honestly, what I'm thinking about right now is resting and just spending time with my family. Like my daughter's only 5 months old, not even 5 months old yet. So I live in a small 700 square foot apartment. I'm trying to move up, man. If I can get a bonus off of that performance, God willing, please, I'll take it, Sean. Please, yeah.
How many people live in the apartment?
Me, my wife, and my daughter.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you have 1 bedroom?
Yeah, 1 bedroom apartment, 700 square feet. It's not very big, and you know, when you get a baby, it takes over your whole house. So it's pretty much her house, everywhere.
Get the bonus?
What would I do? That's a nice down payment. I got the bonus for my last fight, so that'd be a beautiful down payment for a condo or something. So I would love that. That would mean the world to me. So.
Seems like the UFC is going to come to New York often enough that
Yeah,
guys
man.
like you could make it like your permanent fighting home, just staying in the state. Would you prefer that? Or,
I do not mind.
Do you want to get out of the state?
The furthest I've traveled for a fight would be Philly or Atlantic City, and this is an hour and 20 minutes to get here. No traffic, nothing too, which is crazy for Long Island. So this is fucking awesome. Can I curse? I can curse. All right, 'cause I curse a lot.
Speak for these guys.
So, yeah, but it's awesome because I have so much friends, so many families. Kids, guys that I used to go to high school, my high school friends are all coming. If this was in California, if this was in Australia, it would be a lot harder to do.
So if you could do your next 10 fights all in New York.
Hey, I am
not
not complaining. It was always my dream to travel the world and fight, but fight week is very stressful on the body, so I don't really care to go to Australia to fight. As a fan, send me there, please. I'll do a Q&A, I'll do some seminars, all that shit, but to fight there, if you pay me right, I'll do it.
Favorite fighter of all time?
Mine? Hard to pick one. I'd say, can I give you 3? I'll give you 4. The Diaz brothers,
Okay.
definitely in there. Matt Hughes is probably the reason why I'm in this sport, and then Crow Cop. I'm a huge Crow Cop fan. Huge. One of the only guys I haven't. What'd you say?
Why Matt Hughes?
Matt Hughes, his first fight with Carlos Newton, when he slammed him and knocked him out. I was watching UFC Unleashed episode when I was in 8th grade, and I saw him slam him, and I was like, what the hell is this? What am I watching? I was like, you can do that? He's sleeping? But he won? I was like, what the fuck? Instantly hooked, and then the Ultimate Fighter season 2 started. Die-hard fan from that point on, and then me and my friends back in 9th grade, we looked up a local gym, found a Tiger Strongman's gym that was 15 minutes from my house. Went to that school, and the rest is history. I still am at that school, and I cut back now, but I was the head instructor at that school up until I made it to the UFC.
Wow.
Yeah, I still work there, but not the head instructor anymore, so I can focus a little more on fighting.
Hey Shane.
What's up, brother?
In your last fight, you were fighting a smaller man. Your left hook actually landed a lot more, and I actually said to you, I was like, you're actually one of the longest fighters for featherweight.
Yeah, this guy's big.
Yeah.
5'7", my ass. Come on, man.
How big was
5'7", come on. That dude's at least 5'11". If I'm 5'11", he might have even been bigger than me. But yeah, it was good. Sorry, which question again?
Yeah, so how difficult was it landing that left hook because you were fighting the bigger fighter tonight as opposed to your fight?
Yeah, if you watch the fight, I remember most of it. The right hand was more of the money shot than the left hook was because I was reaching too much with the left hook. So I wish I would have, in hindsight, set it up a little bit better. My coach would tell me to go to the body. When I did go to the body, I heard him in the body. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. 3rd round, I did this too fucking late. I was like, should have listened earlier. But it was open there, so.
Great fight, man.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, because you're such a big fan of the sport, you want to give a couple predictions for next week's show?
Absolutely, I love it.
Rematch. Who you got?
Love that fight. That's a pick 'em, honestly, because if John Jones fought the way he fought Ovin St. Preux, I think DC can beat him. But we don't know what Sean Jones we're getting. That he can come back, eat that much better. He can come back a little stagnant because he's been out for so long. That's a pick 'em. I'm gonna go with John Jones just because he won the first fight. But if DC wins, I'm not gonna be shocked.
What about Woodley Maia?
Fun fight, but I'm a big Damian Maia fan, but I gotta go Woodley. I feel like his wrestling is gonna be too strong. But Maia's been looking good, man. So it should be a fun fight. Any more? Come on, I can do this all day.
Cyborg Evander.
Huh?
Cyborg
Evander. I feel bad for Evander. She's tough, but how do you pick against Cyborg? You're fighting at 35, right? Honestly, Cyborg.
Gotta go to the second.
I put money on that. Cyborg.
First round?
Cyborg, first round. If it goes to second, then second round. If it goes to third, then third. Cyborg. I can't see Cyborg losing.
Well, most importantly, Mayweather McGregor.
You're a boxer.
I'm not a boxer. I'm not. I mean, I might look like a boxer. I started out as a grappler. I'm not a boxer at all. I started out as a grappler. I freaking hated kickboxing. I used to get my ass kicked all the time. I hated it. Then I started knocking people out. I was like, this is pretty fun. So let me do some more of this. But Mayweather. I'm the MMA guy. Everyone's like, you're not picking. How the fuck do you pick against the best ever? It's not like he's fighting just another boxer. He's fighting TBE, the best ever. So I'd be stupid to pick against him.
How though?
How's he gonna win? I think he's gonna get a late stoppage.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, no disrespect to Conor. I think Conor's a fucking genius. Dude's making so much money off of this. So who the fuck cares, really? Dude's getting paid, but this is the best ever. This is his first boxing match. It's just different. Apples and oranges. Me and my team go to the boxing gym all the time. That's what we do. We get a lot of our hard sparring is at the boxing gym with professional boxers. And I can tell you, yeah, I would beat the shit out of those guys in a kickboxing fight or an MMA fight. But it's a boxing fight. Those guys give me some work.
I've heard that boxing for MMA and boxing are
Yeah, man. 100%. There's no low kicks. There's no high kicks. There's no spinning back fists. There's no takedowns. It's apples and oranges, honestly. Maybe not apples and oranges. It's like Fuji apples and like Macintosh apples. It's a little similar.
Thank you, Shane.
No problem, man.
Amazon just walked home for 10 people.
Yeah.